Good morning. I'm Jeanne Kohl-Welles, representing the 4th Council District on the King County Council, which is included all within the city of Seattle, including Fisherman's Terminal. I've been speaking at the annual blessing for about 28 years, including my time when serving in the state senate, and now for 6 years on the council. I've only missed a couple of times. We are connected to Alaska in many ways through our native people and our histories, but also through the commercial fishing industry. The Seattle-based fleet goes to Alaska every year to catch pollock, king crab, cod, salmon, and other seafood. This relationship is critical to our local and state economies and in bringing well-paid jobs to our region. The Seattle-based fishing industry also plays a crucial role to people well beyond Puget Sound. According to the Port of Seattle, fishing vessels based at the Port of Seattle moorage facilities supply 13% of the total U.S. commercial fishing harvest by tonnage. And Fisherman's Terminal itself also plays a major role. And it was opened in 1914 as a result of the growth of the Puget Sound fishing fleet. But we know that commercial fishing also brings risk to fishers and to their families. We recognize that it takes bravery, stamina, and dedication to participate. W.B. Yeats has a poem, The Fish. And although speaking of the fish, it is really metaphorical in this poem as much as literal. Although you hide in the ebb and flow of the pale tide when the moon has set, the people of coming days will know about the casting out of my net. I'd like to read now a recognition that we have used for many years in the blessing of the fleet, and I've presented it at Fisherman's Terminal each year, copies to all those who are present. I'll just read it for now, though. Whereas the Washington State commercial fishing fleet begins leaving in March for the Pacific and Alaskan waters, and the blessing of the fleet will occur April 18th, 2021 at Fisherman's Terminal in Ballard. And whereas this is the 93rd year that the Ballard First Lutheran Church has held the blessing, and the 25th year that our wonderful pastor, Eric Wilson Weiberg, has offered the blessing, and the 5th year that Pastor Elise Scott will be presiding. And whereas the Washington State commercial fishing fleet is one of the world's largest distant water fleets, and the commercial fishing industry is one of the largest economic engines in King County, directly and indirectly employing thousands of people. And whereas the life of a fisher is fraught with danger and hardship that most people will never face, braving the elements and the sea to harvest the ocean's resources. And whereas the men and women who work on fishing boats, at times in dangerous circumstances, deserve our admiration, thanks, and when tragedy strikes, our remembrance. And whereas as we prepare to send these fishers out to sea, we also extend our condolences to the families and friends of fishers who have lost their lives at sea as they pursued their livelihood. And whereas for those who gill net, those who seine, those who troll, and those who drag, for those who fish for salmon, crab, halibut, herring, pollock, and cod, may they be abundantly rewarded for their hard labor. Now, therefore, we, the Metropolitan King County Council, recognize the annual blessing of the fleet and wish the entire commercial fishing fleet a prosperous season and express our hope that all our fishers have calm waters and fair winds before turning their boats homeward to shore with safe passage back to their families, friends, and communities.